Okay, it's Bravo again, playing level 3 of Marathon. I can't remember the level names, but we've just finished level 2. Automated defenses were disabled. We've got Durandal is responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions. So doors, life support, kitchens, air process, stairs, all that sort of stuff. Durandal is important. Now that we're better armed, we're going to go and reactivate those defenses. Now this takes some effort. And we're going to go ahead and transport, because we have to repair them. So we're blue again, because we've still got that upgrade, and we've got this terminal here to read. And if you really want to pause, so they've got pattern buffers, we've got bits to retrieve, all that. Now that's our door right there. It's a big fancy door. Now I'm not going to go by halves here. I'm going to use my assault rifle with grenade launchers to get to the hell station. Because I am so low on health, I don't really want to do this twice. So the hill station, I'm going to make a beeline to. It's up this way. There it is. Now, this is what I don't like about the upgrade. It's actually harder to see terminals and everything like this. Just handy to know what is what. So there we can see an enemy. But he immediately runs off, which is not all that handy. But we can aggro a couple that will come and meet us later. And where it's handy is things like here, where I can see all the way down the corridor with the upgrade. Well, upgrade, different vision, night vision I guess. And I'm going to use the assault rifle here, just in case anyone's still left in these rooms. But with any luck, we'll finish this level with 3 times health if we use the secret. I also can't tell what colour the enemies are when I'm using this. So that hallway we can enter from the other side. I'm just making sure there's no one coming down it now. This is, if we went left, there's quite a lot here. They're mostly green, I think. But I can't tell because they're all red now. Now, I've got a left and right click mouse button. It fires on both for this one. I thought that was so cool when I was a kid that you fire down a corridor and it lights up. And I've got to get all the repair trips before it lets me leave. But that's not too hard. So I flicked a switch that's made all the lights turn on. That's handy. That's nice. Now I'm going to go up here a little later. So that's an elevator, which will go up, and there's also secrets and all that sort of thing up there. That's really cool. We'll see how this video goes. I might make a separate video of the secret. We'll see. And there's one of those. Yeah, it's handy to keep an eye on your radar, so you keep moving when you've got enemies in front. And I've just run out of pistol ammo, which is not ideal. It hasn't happened this early on before. That's fine. So if you keep an eye on your radar, you can sort of see if critters are sneaking up behind you. Now that's ammo. It's a little... nothing really here. Some ammo for the pistol. Save point, always handy. And nothing in there. And these are the repair chips. I picked up one before, but now we get to a point where, oh, we don't actually have all the repair chips. This one here is one of our secret cupboards with lots of ammo in it. That's handy. So now we go over here and go, nothing really happening. I was afraid this would happen. You'll get to manufacturing to get the third one. So I've only got 2 of the circuit boards and have to go to that elevator we found earlier and go to that complicated place. Now here's a weird bit. It says there's a security breach at that point, but there's no other information about how to get there on the map, and it looks like a closed off point. That's our secret location. That's one of the big secrets in this game. And it's on this level, so I'll see if we can get there. So I'll start off saving there, go back the way we came. I'm going to save closer, because if we're doing this, we're going to probably do this over and over again. So I don't think I've ever made this secret on the first try, but we'll see how we go. So it's good that they have a bit of an indicator before they fire. So I will go back and save after I've cleared this area before I do this secret. The secret door's right there. Just want to make sure that at least this immediate vicinity is clear before I do it. And while you're sprinting, keep an eye on your radar as well. There was an enemy just there that triggered it, so we'll just keep an eye out. So it's similar to Halo in that it's more of a motion tracker than an actual radar or anything. Alright, so I'm going to save. And now we're going to go and try the secret location. So again, it's just up the lift, and if we keep an eye on this right-hand wall where everything looks the same, we eventually get to this bin here. I assume it's a bin, but it's in a corridor. We open it, and this is the secret area, where I'm going to start by trying to keep as much health as I can. Now I want to land down there, if I can. We'll see it, because that's where the 3 times health station is. So you can see there's a little 3 times there if you've got good eyes. So we sprint across to here, try not to bounce off the wall, and we'll get shot at quite a lot. You can sort of sidestep, I'm not panicked yet. And how good's that? And we can use our 3 times. So now we've got a pink bar, and if I'm lucky we'll be able to finish this bit level with that intact, because that fuzzy thing over here is invulnerability. Now what I want to do is get up to that. That's a transporter, or a teleporter, and it teleports me to a secret location where there was a security breach, and this one would be an achievement. So I'm going to kind of have to might have to redo it a few times. On the original, before the remake, there's some sort of steps in the wall. There we go, got the right angle. Now if we can do it quickly. I'm going to do it with the map open because I want to walk this way to get to the next one. And I want to clear it while I've still got invincibility, ideally. There we go. So I will backtrack and get the ammo and then show the... So to backtrack we go this way, so to the left. And you can pick up any ammo or little extra bits as we go. And to the left. So when you first teleport you end up in this room. And there was 2 enemies, I think it was. but just come in guns blazing. Now if I go that way, I go to the next room, which is down that way. You can sort of see the edge of the map over there where I was before. If I go that way, I'm going backwards, so I go back the way I came. So we go forwards, nothing else here, we go forwards, and now we're where that security breach was. And once we activate this terminal, you will get an achievement. And it's the Gherritt White achievement, and it's a long story. I think from what I've been able to find out, it's Durandal going rampant and having his attempt at creative writing. So now we go this way and we should end up in the start room. So now we go this way. We should end up in the corridor where we started. So back here, that is that secret room. Now I managed to finish it with the 3 times shielding, which is a good sign. So it should mean positive things for the remainder of this level and the next. These little things do shoot at you, so keep sidestepping. Alright. So I'm still hearing those flying insecty thingies that shoot at you, so at this point it's a good idea to keep an eye on your radar just to make sure no one's coming up behind you. They do sometimes spawn in behind you just to keep you on your toes. I heard an enemy have another crack at me there, which might have been that guy. More likely this guy. Yeah, just keep moving, really, is the tip. Oh, that's a health station. We've got buttons, a save point, and another button. Because up above us is actually where we want to go. So we go up, and we want to go here, which is a lift, I think. Where is it? This one. There we go. Now, again, there should be some enemies up here. And this switch doesn't seem to do much. But we go back downstairs, and now we can get that manufactured chip that we've all been waiting for. Now we can sprint, jump across to it, and there's the chip, and here is the end of the level. So we had a secret in the middle there, that was handy to know, and we'll kick off from this point on the next level. Thanks guys.